talked to many people both inside and out of the world of television, and Charles Osgood is perhaps best remembered as the man with the bow ties. He certainly had plenty to choose from. In fact, the one he wore for his farewell broadcast is now part of the collection at the Smithsonian Museum in Washington. Rocca explores a nutty situation.
You've got some beautiful ones here.
I got a lot of ties, you know. There's some right there.
Oh, I love that one.
And there's some here.
Got a whole drawer down there. Boy, look at them. Charles Osgood and the bow tie. This would look good with this shirt and jacket. They just seemed... I like these from your psychedelic period. to go together.
We will catch you up on the box scores and take a peek at the weather.
We'll have those stories and more.
But first, here are the headlines for this Sunday morning, the 31st of December.
Through the decades, he wore a kaleidoscopic variety of bow ties that captivated fans and colleagues alike.
I've always wanted to do something as a reporter, okay?
Okay.
It's real. It is not a clip-on. The tie is real, just like the man. Everybody
In 1992, he was undone by co-host Meredith Vieira.
Is it a real bow tie? Do you mind?
And in 2011, Charlie tied one on with comedian Jimmy Fallon.
That's the that's
So it might surprise you that Charlie didn't always wear a bow tie. When did you put on your first bow tie?
It was to do a weekend broadcast.
Good evening. I'm Charles Osgood, and this is the CBS Sunday Night News.
It was back in the 1980s, at the suggestion of a producer, that Charlie and his signature sartorial accessory tied the knot.
Don't forget that you need 22 cents postage now.
You do realize that people are very into your bow ties.
Well, enough so that I now, if I'm going to make an appearance anywhere, I will almost always wear a bow tie.
I think you're great, but you without a bow tie is a little bit of a letdown.
It's not what you expected. People say, you know, I can't get away with wearing a bow tie. I didn't know it was against the law.
But for a time at CBS, it was something of a law that Charlie, and only Charlie, wear a bow tie.
Somebody put pineapple juice in my pineapple juice.
When former CBS anchor Harry Smith began co-hosting CBS This Morning, he innocently showed up in a bow tie.
Howard Stringer was then the president of CBS News, and we were doing a camera test or whatever, and I had on a bow tie. And there was Charles Osgood with a bow tie. And he says, no, not two guys with bow ties on TV.
This news organization's not big enough for two guys with bow ties.
No, not on morning TV.
What has Charlie Osgood done for the bow tie?
Well, you know, he's a proud emblem. It's an absolute accompaniment to all that he is.
Charles Osgood was the picture of a perfect gentleman. What do you think of this bow tie?
I think it's a nice bow tie.
But?
A little too perfect. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a pre-tied tie.
Do you doubt that I tied this myself?
I don't doubt it.
I'll unfurl mine if you unfurl yours.
Okay.
All right.
Now let's see who can retie them.
I was afraid you were going to say that. It's not a competition.
Hell, it isn't.
All right, let's go. We're on. There. See, I just find it so hard to find the right hole.
But you can futz with it.
No, yours looks, I like that. Now the most important question of all, how good do we look?
I think they look pretty damn good.